Percy was making good time on his way to the village when suddenly, "What's that?" called his driver. There ahead was a fogman by the line. He was holding a red light. "The village is cut off by the snow," he shouted. "We need snowplows, workmen, and a helicopter. Leave your cars in the sidings and go back quickly." Percy was soon steaming to Harold's airfield. "Beep, beep," whistled Percy. "Wake up, lazy wings. The mountain villagers need your help. They're stranded." "Whiz-oh," replied Harold. "I like an emergency to keep me warm." And he buzzed away. "Now," sighed Percy, "what's next?" Suddenly, there was Thomas with Terence the tractor and a works train. "Come on, Percy," whistled Thomas. "Follow me." The two engines battled their way through the snow. At last, they reached the village. Harold was already there, busily dropping food for Thanksgiving dinner to the people below. Terence quickly got to work. "Lovely stuff," he said as he pushed the snow aside. "Well done, Percy! Well done, Thomas!" cheered the villagers. "Percy, I've just remembered. Your mail train is still back at the siding, isn't it?" Percy hurried back to fetch it. Just then, Toby arrived with Henrietta. "We've brought lots of hot drinks and food for the villagers," he whistled. That night, all the engines had gone back to the sheds, except Toby. The villagers had made a plan to thank the engines. They loaded paint pots and parcels into Henrietta, and then they set off through the moonlit countryside. All the engines were fast asleep in the sheds as Toby ran silently into the yard. He had no idea what the villagers were going to do, but he knew it was going to be a big surprise. When the engines woke the next morning, they could not believe their eyes. The sheds had been repainted and decorated. The engines whistled in delight, and everyone agreed that it was a really happy Thanksgiving.
Thomas and the other engines gave all those people food for Thanksgiving. And then the people thanked them by painting their shed. That's nice.
And now Sir Topham Hatt is having a party for all the engines on the island of Sodor. They asked me to bring Baby Ruby bubble cookies.
What are they?
I have no idea, but they sound good enough to eat. I have to go read the recipe. Wish me luck.
Let's go ask Billy about the boomers and the hobos.
Running a little late. And if I catch that next train, I still got time for them stories and the meat.
You were going to tell us about the boomers and the hobos.
This is terrible. You have to help me.
Excuse me, kids. I'll have to tell you later.
Oh, Ginny, please, just try to calm down and tell us what happened.
Well, you know my dog.
Yes, the one you renamed Mr. Filthy?
Yeah, well, this time he's really gone and done it. I took the turkey out of the oven, and he's looking at it like a pointer. And I thought, that's kind of cute. And all of a sudden, he lunged, attacked, ran out the back door with it, and tore it to shreds.
Oh.
And now I don't have a turkey.
Mr. Filthy is a bad dog.
From now on, his new name is Mr. Get Out of There. Oh, what am I going to do? My nephew and his wife are coming for dinner.
Oh, you know something?
What?
There's a place in Dilly-Lick that has pre-cooked turkeys, and I'm sure they're open for at least another half an hour.
Oh, I can't make it to Dilly-Lick.
Well, you could if I took you there.
You do that for me?
Sure.
Oh, come on, let's go. Time's a-wasting.
Well, just the gang I wanted to see.
Are you going to put us to work?
In a manner of speaking, we're gonna make turkeys.
How do you make a turkey?
Well, first we'll need some paper, and then I'll show you how.
Stacy, Billy was going to tell us about the boomers and the hobos. Yeah. Who are they?
Well, the boomers, see, they are traveling railroad people, like switchmen and engineers. And the hobos, well, they're people who would hitch a free ride on the railroad. But you know something? They weren't always pals. In fact, they used to be enemies. But they all had two things in common. They were never home for the holidays and both loved trains. All kinds of trains. Once there were some hobos walking along the tracks, and they saw a switch get thrown, but it didn't switch all the way. It got stuck in the middle. And the express was on its way. The hobos knew there'd be a big accident if that switch wasn't closed all the way, but it wouldn't budge. More hobos came to help. They found some old lumber and branches and wedged them in there with all their might. The boomers saw what they were doing, but they couldn't stop the train. The hobos closed the switch just in the nick of time. That night, the hobos huddled around their campfire to keep warm, eating whatever scraps they could find. They were lonely and thinking about home. One of them heard a noise, and he looked up, and there were the boomers coming to share their Thanksgiving dinner. They wanted to thank the hobos, and when they all got to talking, they found out they had good railroad stories to tell each other. And from then on, they agreed to spend their Thanksgivings together. And every year, well, they gather from all over the country and they invite a very special railroad person. And this year, they invited Billy.
That's neat. Oh, look at mine. Yeah,
Oh, excellent. Well, we'll decorate the table with these, okay? Listen, why don't you put this nickel in the picture machine while I finish my work? Go on, Kate.
Who would have guessed, who would have known that I'd never be alone? Sharing good times with good friends of mine and feeling like home. What do you know, just when I'm feeling low, you're there to make me smile. I've been looking to find some good friends of mine, it's been a long while. Thanks for giving all you have to share. Thanks for giving me the feeling that you care. Thanks for giving all the treasure that I found. And I wish it were Thanksgiving all year round. Who would have guessed, who would have known that these feelings deep inside could last all year long, keep growing strong with you there by my side. And that giving was better than receiving sometimes. It makes the heart feel free. Just knowing your friendship is all of the things I'll ever need. Thanks for giving all you have to share. Thanks for giving me the feeling that you care. Thanks for giving all the treasure that I found. And I wish it were Thanksgiving all year round. Yes, I wish it were Thanksgiving all year round.
Hi, kid. Yeah, I missed the parade and the songs, but if I hurry, there's still time for that.
Okay, one at a time.
It's Schemer.
What happened to Schemer?
Stacy, Schemer got on that train to see if any passengers were going to give him presents. And the train left before he could get off.
Oh, no.
We saw him, he was crying.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, dear. Well, that's the Cloggyville Express. If I use old dependable, I can catch up to him at Doodle Haven.
Oh, good.
Stacy, is Billy gonna get Schemer off the train?
Well, I certainly hope so, because his mommy is expecting him for Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, my goodness, and we're going to be late, too. Come on, kids. Let's get going. Let's go.
No! Wait! Wait for me!
Billy just missed the last train he could get.
Yeah, I guess that means he'll have to spend Thanksgiving alone.
Well, we could invite him here, but he's kind of big to fit in the jukebox.
Well, sometimes things don't always work out.
Well, guess there's always next year. Good thing I got Schemer home, though. Boy, it sure is quiet around here. No place lonelier like an empty railway station, especially on a holiday. Guess there's no point in feeling sorry for myself. Might as well put this stuff away. Oh, Stacy, what are you doing here?
I had a feeling you'd miss that last train, and you'd be spending Thanksgiving all alone.
Well, not entirely alone. Hey. I told my nephew and his wife to meet me here.
Mr. Two Feathers.
Mr. Cake.
William.
JB.
Billy.
Jay.
Look, we railroad people have to find our Thanksgiving wherever we can. Do you have room for one more?
Oh, of course we do. Of course we do.
Good.
Oh, I thought there'd be a party here.
Hey, I thought you were already at a party.
Well, Billy, I realized that I hardly know the Wellington Hoovingtons, and I'd rather spend Thanksgiving with folks I know.
Good for you.
We asked if we could follow Aunt Stacy.
Hey, everybody. My mommy said if I could come if I finished the peas. So,
Schemer, thanks for coming, and thanks for giving.
Sure, well, thanks for thanking me.
I think I'm beginning to understand Thanksgiving.
Oh, yes, we all have something to be thankful for.
Well, I'll be thankful when we start eating.
Dan, pass these cookies around. I made them myself.
Well, let's all join hands, shall we? We'll give thanks. Hey, man, let's eat.
Sure.
Oh, I'd like some dark please.
That's great.
You know, a railway station can be real warm on a holiday, can't it?
Yeah.
That's
What do you want, dark meat?
Just me. Put something on it.
Reach for the speed, reach for the whistle, go where the rail may run. Reach for the words, reach for the story, follow the rainbow sun. To a shining time station, where dreams can come true, waiting there for you. So much to see, so far to travel, so much to learn to know. Friends by your side, hopes to hold on to, who knows how far you'll go. To a shining time station, where dreams can come true. Your own imagination waiting there